Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to take a quick look at area and circumference of circles. The two equations we have written up here we are. Area equals pi r squared. What that means is we're going to find area of a circle. We take the value of pi, which is 3.14, times r squared, which means r squared means r times r. So putting all of this together, we're going to take 3.14 times r times r. And that's how I find the area. Now let's take a look at the actual circle itself. The circle itself has a couple components. This entire line that I'm outlining in purple is called the diameter. Okay? D-I-A-M-E-T-E-R. And the diameter is a line, and please write this down, that goes edge to edge, passing through the midpoint. Okay, the midpoint is the point in the center. So I can draw a line that goes edge to edge, like this purple one that I just drew, but that's not a diameter because it didn't pass through this center point that I'm outlining right now. So I can draw another diameter. I can go from edge through the center to the other edge. That's considered a diameter. Or I can draw from edge through the center to the edge. So as long as I pass through that center point and go edge to edge, I'm considered a diameter. Okay? So all of these red lines, because I'm going from edge through the center to the edge, and I know it's not that neat, I'm sorry because I'm doing it freehand, they're all called diameters. Now there's another word on the screen here called radius. Radius measures from the center point only to the edge. So radius is a line segment that goes from the center to edge of circle. Okay, so I can take this center point and draw a straight line going in any direction. Okay, and all of these are considered one singular radius. Plural is radii. Okay, plural, R-A-D-I-I. So if we have more than one, the plural form is called radii. So what do you notice about the radius and the diameter? Okay, hopefully you can see that the radius is only half. The radius goes from center to edge. So if the radius equals 5, that means the diameter equals 10, because the diameter is the whole line. It's another half. Okay? So you may want to write that down in your notes too. The radius is half the diameter. You could also look at it this way. The diameter is twice the radius. Okay, so you can look at it one or the other. So let's find area and then circumference of the circle. And we'll talk about circumference when we get there. So I'm going to start to find area of the circle. I start by writing the formula. So please copy everything you see that's in red. Area equals pi r squared. So area equals, what I'm going to do is replace pi with 3.14. Okay, times I'm going to take a look at the radius. Well, if I take a look at my circle, I know the diameter equals 10. So my radius, I only want from the center to the edge. That's half. So what's half of 10? 5. So times 5 squared, or 5 times 5. So using your calculator, we're going to do 3.14 times 5 times 5. And we get area equals 78.5 feet squared. Okay, that will be area. All right, if you need to copy this, please pause it now because I am going to erase this. We are now going to take a look at circumference. Circumference, it strictly measures the distance only around the edge of the circle. See that smiley face circle I just drew? That's all it measures. It doesn't do anything aside from the very edge of the circle. So to find circumference, we take a look at this formula. C equals pi times d. So that means C equals 3.14 times the value of the diameter. So if I take a look at this picture, my diameter is this entire line, which measures 10 feet. So I'm going to put a 10 in here. Using your calculator, 3.14 times 10, the circumference equals 31.4 feet. So for the next few examples, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to show you how to find area, how to find circumference. Okay, so for this next example, we have a circle with a radius of 10 feet. So what I'm going to do is write radius equals 10. So that means diameter must equal twice the size, or 20, because the diameter would be the full line across. Okay? So I'm going to do area first. Area equals pi times radius squared. Area equals 3.14. The radius is 10 times 10, or there's some of you who like to write it like this. Okay, you can do it either way, not both, just pick one. All right, I'm just going to keep this format for now. So you're going to use your calculator and do 3.14 times 10 times 10, and we should get an answer of 314 feet squared. And for circumference, we're going to use pi d. Remember, circumference is the distance around the edge of the circle. So C equals 3.14 times the entire diameter, which is right here, which is 20. So you're going to use your calculator and do 3.14 times 20 to get a circumference of 62.8 feet. Okay, if you need to copy any of these notes, please do so, because I will be turning the slide. For this next example, we have a diameter of 7 feet. So diameter equals, that's not true. Diameter equals 7. So that means the radius is half of that. Take your calculator and do 7 divided 2, and you'll get 3.5 for the radius. So from the center to one edge is 3.5. So that means the center to the other edge is another 3.5. Okay, so let's take a look at area. Area equals pi times radius squared. So area equals 3.14 times 3.5 times 3.5. So in your calculators, plug that in. And when you're ready, if you want, pause the page or pause the video and I'll give you the solution right now. 38.465 feet squared. Okay, and for circumference, we're going to use pi times d. Circumference equals 3.14 times the whole diameter, which is 7. So in your calculator, 3.14 times 7, 21.98. Okay, please pause the video. I will be turning the slide now if you need to copy any notes. And finally, our last example, we have a radius of 7 feet. So that means the diameter is double that. The diameter is the entire line. So twice 7 is 14. So let's start with area. Area equals pi times radius squared. So area equals 3.14 times the radius twice. So area equals 3.14 times 7 times 7. Solution, 153 and 86/100 feet squared. And circumference, we're going to use pi times d. Circumference equals 3.14 times the diameter. I'm going to be using 14. I want the entire line. So using your calculators, 3.14 times 14 gives you an answer of 43.96 feet. All right, great work, guys. I'll see you next time.